boy, we're never gonna get to the top.
Speak for yourself. This hill's no problem. And please, don't let Dad hear you say that.
You can do it, Yuzu! Hang in there! You see? Dad's on your side!
Now you did it. Just ignore him, or else he'll never stop. Giving guys like him attention only encourages them.
You're wrong about that! I'm automatically encouraged even if you ignore me!
Look out, Yuzu!
Ah! Father Slide Attack says, this way to the top!
And Dog says, go back to the bottom!
Now we can walk in peace for a while.
Whew, man, it's hot. Even for the middle of June, this kind of heat's a little unusual. That day was also June 17th. But that day was completely different.
Someone's up there already.
Wow, she had to climb up there pretty early to beat us to the top.
Although, isn't she awfully happy for someone visiting a grave?
She's waving like she knows you.
No way! Nope. Never seen her before!
There is something familiar about her. I wonder if I've seen her somewhere before.
No, don't say that! Hey, I just remembered. I think I do know her. In fact, she's a girl from my class back in middle school. Maybe I should go talk to her or something, you know? I'll go and have a little chat with her, and you two go on ahead to Mom's grave without me, okay?
Ichigo?
Aha!
And what is that supposed to mean, Cutting?
What it means is, our little Ichigo has finally grown up and become a man.
What are you doing following me here, Rukia?
Isn't it obvious? I'm here in case a hollow shows up. You certainly can't handle it yourself.
Hey, way to keep a low profile in front of my family. Why were you waving at me like that?
I suppose I could have been more discreet. I just didn't think of it.
That's okay. So what are you upset about?
Actually, I'm not upset about anything. Listen, about your mother. I heard you mention that someone killed her.
I didn't say that.
But you never said who killed her.
Listen, just drop it, okay?
When I first met you, you said you'd been able to see spirits since you were very young. Ichigo, I need you to answer one more question. Your mother, could she have been killed by a hollow? Do you think that it's possible? If your spiritual capabilities were that high as a child, then there may have been a hollow who sensed you, and when it came after you, it could have killed
Stop
your mother.
it! Just shut up! Why does everything always have to be about hollows with you anyway? There was no freaking hollow there that day, alright? You'll never understand the pain and suffering I have to live with every single day. So, sorry to wreck your theory, but all the usual suspects, like hollows, serial killers, thugs, they're not to blame. I am.
Huh? Wait! Ichigo!
So, what is it, Orihime? You said you had something important you wanted to tell me about Ichigo. What's it all about?
Wait till you hear this. I think I may have finally figured out the mystery of Ichigo.
The mystery?
I think Ichigo is actually some kind of superhero, and he's here on a mission to protect Earth.
Ah, he's a superhero. The first time I saw your superhero, we were both only 4. I was at the dojo where I started my training, and I saw him come in for the first time. He was holding his mom's hand. She was so beautiful. But what I noticed most was his incredible orange hair and his big, goofy grin. I knew right away he wouldn't last too long. He was just too skinny and weak. In fact, in our first match, I made him cry with a single punch. I just reached out and poked him with a soft one, and that was all she wrote. One quick shot and he was down for the count. You know, he cried every time he lost. But then the most amazing thing would always happen. When his mom would come to pick him up, even if he was still sobbing, as soon as he saw her, that big smile would break out across his face again. He was such a baby. I mean, what kind of a kid smiles when he's just lost a fight? I didn't get it. Here was this total wimp, just a complete mama's boy. And yet he seemed to be so happy all the time. Like life was just one big ride. No worries at all. He was a happy kid because of his mom. But then when we were 9, she died. He didn't come to school that day, of course. I was kind of worried because no one seemed to know where he was or if he was okay. It seemed so unfair. No 9-year-old kid can handle that kind of grief alone. So I went looking for him everywhere I thought he might have gone. I finally found him by the river, right where his mother had died, just wandering around in circles. He'd crouch down when he got tired, then he'd get up and keep walking. For days I watched him. He did that from morning till night, like he was waiting for her to come back. I hated seeing him that way. The happy Ichigo was gone.
How sad.
Ichigo killed his mother? No. You have to admit that it is possible. A hollow might have killed her. I can't believe I said that. How insensitive.
Hey, Rukia! Yahoo!
What are you doing, Cone? I told you not to come out until I said so.
Give me a break. I can hardly even breathe inside here, Rukia. I need oxygen stat. When are we going back home anyway?
I told you before. It's my duty to always stay close to Ichigo so I can help him if a hollow shows up.
Hollows? You're like a broken record, Rukia. That's all you ever talk about. Hollow this, hollow that. I think you need to get out more. Maybe make some new friends. Hey, how about...
Huh?
What is that?
That was a nice little nap. Hello there, comrade.
It's you.
Sorry, I hate to be caught napping, but these missions get so dull sometimes that I just can't seem to stay awake.
A soul reaper? Not good at all.
Mission? What kind of mission are you on?
Don't you know, Rukia?
Goodbye, Tatsuki.
Bye, Ichigo! See you at the dojo tomorrow!
Oh, that careless driver. Come here. Are you all right? Let me switch places with you and walk next to the street so that doesn't happen again.
Nah, you don't have to do that. I'm the one with the raincoat on, so I don't mind. Let me protect you from stuff like that, okay?
What a brave boy. That's very sweet. But before you worry about protecting me, I think you should work on protecting yourself from that Tatsuki.
Come on, I won a point from her the last time.
There you go. You're all cleaned up now. Let's go. And I'll walk on the street side this time.
Hey, Mom, can I hold your hand, please?
Why, of course you can.
I loved my mother so much, and I always felt safe as long as she was with me.
What's that girl doing?
Back then, I didn't know I was seeing ghosts. I couldn't tell the difference between the living and the dead.
I'll be right back.
Where are you going?
No, Ichigo, stop!
When I was little, my dad told me that my name meant, "He who protects."